Rene, hi, Peter Bakker here from World Elite Golf Academy in Orlando, Florida. Thank you for sending me your students. There's 2 students I see, and a couple of things I want to talk about before we actually get going is this girl here. She's pretty athletic. What you need to do is you got to get her basic fundamentals right. Okay. So what I'm saying by that is it's actually hurting her a little bit, because what's happening is her arms are not matching. Okay, so what I mean by that is, ideally what we would like to see is can you get her arms to run at almost like, what I mean by that is her right arm, okay, and then her left arm need to match each other and form the letter Y. Okay. Now, if you have a look, if you zoom into her hands, her left wrist is actually cupped. You can actually see her left wrist. If you watch the way I draw it, it's actually going this way. Okay, so that's causing her right wrist, her right forearm to actually go, and then it's going this way. So nothing is really matching as well as it should. Now, ideally, what should happen is a perfect position. Okay, camera's moving a little bit, but it doesn't matter. The letter Y becomes a letter L somewhere there. Okay, halfway back or 3/4 of the way back, we want to see the letter Y become the L. The challenge is the club's gone way behind her and underneath. So now what's happened is we would like to see the club in a totally different place. I'd like to see the club somewhere there, okay, on the picture on the right, and I'd like to see the face of the club. The face of the club needs to match the forearm. So as a result, what happens is her top of her backswing, she gets it more or less in the right place, but the face of the club doesn't match her forearm. So her face of the club is facing out that way, and her forearm is this way. You've got to get the face of the club to be matching her forearm. So see the red dot there. You know, ideally we would like to, let's say the green. Ideally I'd like to see the face of the club where the green line is and not where the red line is. So, you've got to fix that start point, the Y. The next thing is, if we have a look at the picture on the left, has she turned her shoulder behind the ball? This left shoulder, if I draw a dot over here, okay, that left shoulder should be, I'm going to draw a blue dot of where I'd like to see that dot. I'd like to see the dot over the inside of the right kneecap. So 2 major things that I would work on. One is how her arms are set up. She needs to get more into the letter Y. You need to fix her left hand grip. You've got to get the club face to match. The Y becomes an L. The face has got to be good, and the left shoulder has to move behind the ball. If you fix these 2 things up, everything else will fall into place pretty quickly and pretty easily. Now, your other student has very similar problems, all based on the way her setup is in her face. Now, I see you doing a drill with something under her right elbow, a wood cover or something. It's not really going to help her, because it's forcing her to actually come over the top and then try and keep the arm in. But I would actually put a towel under both her arms. So put a towel across her chest, or put something under both her arms will help. But you're in the right direction. Let's go. Let's get the Y fixed first. Turn it into an L. Get the club face square, and then you're in good shape.